Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Uh, let's let's get going here, guys. Let's get going. I hope you guys are having a wonderful. Today's what? Thursday afternoon here. It's about 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. Uh, we are in at Pacific Standard Time. So if you're first timer, let me know. Okay, let me know. And I have my monitor set. If I'm looking away, which means I'm looking at your comments right now. So, yeah. Let's see what else. We have a Coffee Cup joining us and Minnesota Picker joining us as well for the live chat. Make sure to join the live chat. Live chat is the best part of our live streaming, by the way. Instead of listening to it, just join the chat. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Okay, I'll be, since we're not that, our channel is a pretty small channel, so I can see all your comments. All right, yeah. Okay, we're not gonna brew espresso this afternoon because I feel like, hold on, how many people are here right now? Yeah, about 17 people are here. You guys prefer espresso or filtered coffee? Let me know on the chat. Okay, let me know in the live chat as well. Love to hear your preferred method of brewing. All right. We have a Joshua from Australia. We have a lot of viewers from Australia, by the way, because about this time is like early morning in Australia. So yeah, it should be, yeah, good morning to you. So make sure, yeah, brew some coffee. Okay, why don't you brew some coffee with us as well? Okay, Christopher enjoying the espresso too. Here's the thing about the espresso, right? I mean, there's a lot of innovation happened, right? A lot of innovation happened in espresso last couple of years. This morning we talk about what step-down baskets. We talk about step-down baskets. We have high extraction baskets as well. And then what else? We have a different types of machine. You can control pretty much every aspect of your shot, temperature, even slow feed, right? Slow feeder. What else? We have a soup, okay. Brewing method. We have soup is a spray only, unpressurized, okay. So that's more like similar. It's not a turbo shot, but similar to turbo in a way. And also we have a turbo shots. There's a lot of different way to make espresso. The traditional way and all the way up to a special way to make your espresso. And comes to filter coffee, right? What's going on with the filter coffee? Okay. I mean, not a whole lot going on, right? Comes to filter. They've been coming up with the different brewers throughout the last couple of years. We have a 80-degree, we got V60, traditional V60, the 60-degree brewer. We have 70-degree from San Antonio as well. We have an 80-degree, that's a UFO. And then we have a flatbed as well. We got the Oreo or the flatbed. I mean, but again, that's all similar. That's brewer design. But comes to any other aspects of filter coffee, not really, right? Not a whole lot. And obviously, grinder makes a big difference on cup quality as well. Hold on, rapid brewer. That's right. We have rapid brewer. We got AeroPress. We have a cup Timo. Here we go. Hold on. We got AeroPress here. This is a great Cano as well. Very interesting design. Great Cano. Okay. And we have a cup Timo. Actually, this is also interesting. Okay, this is the vacuum brewer. Actually, this is a very interesting brewer from Germany too. Yeah, you know what? So in a way, they come up with different types of brewer over the years, right? So this afternoon, I'm going to be brewing pink bourbon. I'm sorry, orange bourbon. Okay, from Colombia. So it should be really good. I cannot wait to try that one. And it comes to brewer, I'm going to be using cone-shaped paper this afternoon. Okay. I'm using, it's made by MK Dripper as well. Okay. Comes to Mocha Master for drip. I mean, I have not, but Mocha Master is a fine dripper. Fine coffee brewer. Oh, that's for sure. Okay. Can't go wrong with the Mocha Master. They do. I mean, they make comes to batch brew. They're solid. Okay. They're really solid brewer. All right. Having said that, coffee, pink bourbon. I'm sorry, orange bourbon. Should be really good. Grinder. Man, so here's the thing about the grinder for filter coffee. It does make a difference in cup quality comes to grinder. So if you want to brew, have some nice body to it as well, just grind a little finer setting. Just more like a medium coarse rather a medium fine than medium coarse. Bring out more body as well. And obviously water makes big difference in your end results, right? Your cup quality, what kind of water you are using. I'm using, it's called holy water. I don't know who come up with holy water. Actually, a barista hustle come up with a name called holy water. I mean, they're really good, by the way. They're fantastic water recipe. They have a lot of different water recipe. You can get it from online. Very easy to make. Okay, they have three components, right? Calcium, salt, baking powder. Pretty much it. I mean, those three components you can make. The combination you can make the water is, huge. Okay, you can make a lot of different coffee water recipe for that as well. Only thing you need is those mineral and some distilled water. Okay, and you'll be all good to go. All right. Comes to grinder, as you can see, I have a lot of options here. Okay, not only I have electric grinders and also hand grinders too. You know what? Let's do something easy. Okay, EK43 is a really easy grinder to work with. Okay, comes to grind size. I like coarse grinder, so I'm gonna set at 14. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that 14 is pretty coarse. Look at the speed of it too. I mean, they're so easy as well. Hold on, Joshua just tried the soup. Okay. That's right, filter 3.0. Let's not forget that one. Yeah, for decent too. I mean, again, you do have a lot of options. Comes to filter. Now I think of it. I just tried the soup on pico presso yesterday. Okay, first sip was so weird. Then flavor. Okay, good. The pico presso. Actually, you can actually do that with the pico presso. Russell, I'm using the MK dripper. Okay. Here's the thing about the. I mean, you see the what's that called? Dust. I don't want to say dust. Okay, there's a name for that too. I'm having a brain fart here. Yeah, these fines here, right? These fines. You don't want these fines. So what I like to do is I usually go through my finger, get all the fines out. Okay. And also, if you're going to be nitpicky about it, I usually go out the hallway, not the hallway, but outside. Usually blow out the shaft as well. Okay. But you know what? I know some people does that, but my personal experience is not a whole lot of difference in cup quality. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm using, goodness, quite a bit, 20-gram dose today. Okay, 1:16 ratio, 20-gram dose. I'm going to add about 326 grams of water. So about 230 grams of water. Round it up. So. Water temperature I set at 92 Celsius. I like them, comes to water temperature, I like to between 92 and 94 for medium to light roast coffee, and the dark roast coffee under 90. Okay. I'm just gonna start with about 50 grams of water. Okay. Between 40 and 50. I know some people likes to do. Hold on a second here. Where is my WDT tools? Wet WDT is also a popular way. Okay. Drain. Just make sure there's no, you know, there's no dry spot. Let's wait about, I don't know, 45 seconds. So it comes to brewing method, you just, play with it. Okay? Yeah, play with it. We have a Sang is a, oh, good, excellent. Make sure if you're new to the our live chat, just let me know where you guys are watching it from. Okay? Yeah. Oh, no bypass. Oh, yeah. I have a couple no bypass as well. I have a parser sitting right over there. Man, I mean, I do have a lot of brewers, by the way. You know what? I ended up brewing about a minute or so. I'm just gonna go nice and easy. Okay. Just kind of like feel the water going in. Just feel it. Okay. Just nice and easy. Make sure. I mean, you can go different brewing method as well. Swerve it if you wanted to. This is more like single pour method. Okay. Just do bloom for a minute or so. And after that, you just let it go. Okay. Go all the way to the, for my case, 130 grams. All right. Some people usually cover on the top as well. Let's see. Something that I can cover it. Yeah. I'm looking for something to cover. Yeah, trying to retain the heat. Okay. I wonder I can use this. There you go. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I like to, retain the heat. No bypass versus bypass. Personally, I prefer bypass. Okay. Like V60 has some bypass as well. But no bypass, I don't know, because I feel like I want something really, really clean cup. Filter, make that happen pretty easily. Yeah, so I prefer the, any kind of filter brewer. I love the V60 type, and if not, flat bottom dripper, that's also really fun to use. Obviously, V6, Oria does a really good job. Okay, if not origami as well. Great thing about the origami, you can use a flat and cone-shaped paper at the same time. Not the same time, but you can use both papers. Pretty convenient. So V3, okay, V3 is one of my favorite. Comes to dripper wise. Okay, V3s are fantastic. I mean, I use that with my T90 paper as well. You can actually get it from Amazon now. It's back on stock. I do have a link. But yeah, T90. Okay, T90 paper used to be $10. Now went up to like, what, $16 now? Yeah, it's went up. So I think a couple of different websites you can actually get it from as well. You can buy from. I think a Rogueway sells it at around, I don't know, $10, $10 or $11. Yeah. That box, yeah, science suggests they're covered. Yeah, because it makes sense, right? Once you cover it, the air, okay, you can, stop the air as well. I mean, that's why it comes to brewing time, I'm around like 4 minutes right now. But it's going to be good. My feeling is it's going to be quite tasty coffee. 4-minute brew time. Comes to grind size. My EK at number 13. Did I say 13? No, number 14. Okay. So, I mean, that's pretty coarse. About 4-minute brew time. Okay. So this is the pink, orange bourbon. Yeah. Tropical and yellow fruit. Man, it's something about. So this is about 20 gram. Okay, so 20-gram dose. So 20-gram dose on espresso, you're looking at, if you depend on the ratio, between 40 and 60 gram of output. Okay, 1 to 3 versus 1 to 2. I mean, for the 20 grams of pour over, you're gonna enjoy for quite some time. Okay, that's the one I really like. But if you want something intense, obviously it's nothing like espresso. Okay, nothing like espresso. But cheers, man. I can smell this. This tropical tasting note is just unbelievable. Man, it's fantastic. So here's the thing about 15-gram dose versus 20. With the 20-gram dose, you're gonna get so much out of it. I feel like it has more body to it as well, more sweeter. I do enjoy the large dose. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What does okay? What dose do you like? Okay, 20. Okay. If if my way all the time, I prefer 20. All right. But here's the thing about whenever I'm doing the session with you guys, sometimes I make 3 or 4 pour over. I mean, I cannot do 20. Okay, I usually do 15 dose, 15 gram at a time. But if I have a guest over, my friends over, yeah, I definitely do 20, sometimes 22. If you go to coffee shops, most coffee shop, they usually do a minimum 20-gram dose, sometimes 22, 23 as well, because they need to make you a cup, okay? They make you a to-go cup. 1 to 15 ratio is not, 15 gram and 1 to 15 ratio is not gonna cut it, Yeah, so they usually do 20 gram, minimum 20. All right, let's see, have you tried any coffee from the Philippines? I think I tried a few times already, yeah. J does a 15-gram dose, yeah, sometimes 20. Something coffees that, I wanna have some more body to it as well, more body and more texture. It does not sacrifice by grind coarser size. Yeah, I like to go large dose. That's for sure. I like them go large. But if I want something clean, crisp, 15 gram is fantastic too. Yeah, can't go wrong with the 15 either. We're gonna do one more brew by the way. So I got my monitor set up so I can see all your comments. All right, hold on a second here. Let's see, Sean joining us too. Okay. Let's see, we have Chris. What's the Chris has to say? Chris talking to Scott right now. Okay. Let's do one more. Okay, so Jay said for the for the cafe, I mean for me, okay, I brew 10 gram only. Yeah. You can actually what's that brewer? The cafe makes the really skinny one. I forgot the name of it. You can do about 7-gram dose, between 7 maximum 10-gram dose as well. Yeah, what's the name of that one? Yeah, Dip 27. There we go, Dip 27. Yeah, I believe that's the reason why they're called 27. That's a 27 degree. Okay, I think that's why. Yeah, so this cup is fantastic. Okay. Okay, hold on a second here. I'm just gonna. All right, let's go. This time, let's go peach. Okay, I'm gonna go 15-gram dose on peach. Make sure I have enough water. The thing about this kettle, I wish there's bigger kettle out there. I mean, you could buy the bigger capacity, but this should be enough. We're gonna do 15-gram dose. Okay. For this one here, let's use the, since I'm changing the 15-gram dose, let's use the Oria V3. Okay. I'm gonna be using T90 paper as well. I'm just gonna fold it like this. Fold the side. Flip it over. Just a bit, cut the bottom like so. For this one, if you have like 3D print, just print out this Go shader or filter smasher. They have a different name for it. Just like that, very simple. Pop that thing in. Yeah. So now I can make a cone shape paper on flat bottom dripper. Just wash the paper here. Okay. All right. Some paper you really want to wash it, but T90 is not as bad, by the way. Yeah, T90 is not as bad. All right, so let's go again. Let's go with the peach. Peach sunset. Okay. Yeah, peach ring and peach cobbler is a tasting note. So this is more like medium to light roast coffee. Yeah. So I want this one a little faster as well. Okay, I'm just gonna set a same grind size, number 14. Man, it smells really nice. Fantastic. All right. I'm going to start with same thing, about 30 to 40 grams to star bloom. Swerve it this time. I usually do wet WDT, but I'm just going to swerve it. Yeah, so I know some of you already tried the peach as well. Yeah. I have a peach, lychee, watermelon. Think about it. We're talking about coffee, guys, as tasting notes. So that's pretty crazy nowadays. Okay, I'm just gonna go for this one. I'm just gonna do about 3 different pour. Okay. If your coffee, dry down too fast, just simply do some couple swerves. So you're gonna settle the fines on the bottom there. Slow down your shot. Okay, slow down your flow. Okay. Jean loves the Deep 27. Let's see, I have okay, if I have a less than 12 gram, yeah. Sometimes what I do is I do mix and match. Okay, I do mix and match. If I have like, some of them like 5 gram left in some bags are like 10 gram, I just mix and match those. Come up with a new blend in a way. Okay. I can definitely smell the peach cobbler. Yeah, it smells really nice, by the way. Something about pour over though. I do enjoy pour over, sometimes over espresso, because it's simple. You don't need much, right? Kettle, grinder, and some dripper and scale. Nice setup, set you back about $300. I'm talking about a very nice setup for $300. Nice setup for espresso setup, 3 grand. So there's no comparison. Comes to price. So let's go all the way up to about 240. That should work. Because it usually retains about 30 grams of water. So if I'm gonna add 230, 240 grams of water, output's going to be about 200 grams of coffee. Okay, 200 of coffee is not even 4 cups. So this is a pink bourbon earlier. Man, sweet. Has a nice body to it as well. So this one draw down a little slow. Okay, a little slow. Because for me, I like around 2.5 minutes, 3-minute mark. So this one more like 3.5 minutes. More like 3.5 minutes. And next time I need to go because recently I calibrate my EK43 for espresso. Okay, which means now I have to go really coarse. Okay, that's for sure. All right, 3.5 minutes right now for this coffee. All right, almost there. Yeah, almost. Yeah, it's more like 3 and 50 minute brew time. Okay, let's see here. Well, what Jay has to say. I got a free Krups espresso machine that needs okay maintenance. Yeah. Here we go. Just under 4 minutes. Okay. Just under 4 minute brew. Man, that smells great though. I mean, look at the color too, right? Low dose. 15 gram is more like, for me, it's more like standard, but yeah, very light. It's gonna be very nice. Here we go. Oh yeah, very nice aftertaste. Beautiful fragrance as well. It's not as has a body to it, like 20-gram dose, but man, this is pleasant. I even taste coconuts. Okay, yeah, very nice aftertaste of coconut as well. Smooth, a nice coat your mouth, your tongue. Again, very. I mean, I hate to say a word tea-like, but this is beautiful coffee. If you're gonna give it to this coffee to your coffee friends, right? They're really into like Starbucks. They may not like this coffee, okay? But if your friends are into nice tea, perhaps, I think they're gonna love this coffee. Very light, sweet. Yeah. I do like this one. Last couple weeks, we've been drinking a lot of espresso. Okay, I feel like every session we do is espresso with what slow feeders and high extraction baskets and step down basket as well. I mean, it is nice to switch to filter coffee, by the way. It is really nice to switch back to filter. Anyway, so if you are starting to getting into coffee, definitely start with pour over first. Couple $100, you're gonna set up a beautiful setup for a couple $100. And then, if you want to try espresso, start saving money or start thinking about getting machine. But until then, if I were you, start with just a simple setup, okay? V60 or something simple, nice hand grinder. You'd be perfect. All right. That box, the only time I call tea like is when I dying. Okay, here we go. Drying of mouth effect. Okay. How the Lagon Casa for espresso. A Casa espresso is fantastic, especially medium to light roast coffee. Casa, I think I prefer Casa over niche. But if you want to go dark roast coffee, obviously you want more like niche as well. Traditional Italian style. I think I prefer niche, but like modern day espresso, yeah, Casa does a really good job. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's see here, we got a few people watching this afternoon. Yeah, so let's see here. What can we talk about tomorrow? Yeah, what can we talk about tomorrow morning? Here's the thing about comes to what's new in coffee industry. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Tomorrow morning we have a special guest tomorrow morning. Okay, we're gonna go live around 10 a.m. Okay, we're gonna go live 10 a.m. here, Arizona Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna have a special guest. The reason why I'm not gonna tell the name because who knows, right? This is a live session, so something happens. So, but I'm not gonna. But if we're gonna go live at 10 is the plan. Okay, we're gonna go live at 10. Special the guest. Yeah, should be fun. Should be fun to talk to this person. Okay, time difference though. This person is coming from Europe. So, what else? Dent box. Okay. Aspire. J. Okay. I think we are good, right? Hold on. Incognito say, well, what flavor is the different that flavor is that coffee? Oh, peach. Okay, yeah, peach. Yeah, it's good coffee because some fermentation coffee tastes really strong, but I don't know. Lately, the Brent from Good Brothers does a really good job. I mean, very clean. Hmm. Very clean coffee. It's gonna be great for iced coffee too. I mean, look at this. I almost finished this already. Yeah. I mean, how much I like this coffee. I mean, this one earlier, orange bourbon, very lovely tropical tasting notes. Has a lot of, I did a 20-gram dose, a lot of body to it as well. Has a very nice texture, but nothing like, a very light roast coffee. I mean, the light, refreshing. Yeah. 15-gram rather than 20-gram dose is a lot, easier to drink. Not even easier, it's more enjoyable. Okay, more enjoyable for sure. Okay, hold on a second here. We have Dead Box say debunking common myth be the talking point for tomorrow. Debunking. Yeah, it'd be fun, right? Yeah, a lot of myth out there about coffee and stuff like that. So yeah. You know what? We're gonna talk about that. I mean, since I go live streaming every day, we're gonna come up with something every single day. So I mean, this is the great thing about coffee. Since I drink coffee every single day, so why not share that with you guys as well? It is a lot of fun. All right, guys, short session this afternoon. Okay, short session. It's only about half an hour. Yeah, half an hour. Hold on, Jamie. So what's the Jamie? I find the okay, hold on. Jamie say I find pour over to be bitter. I guess Jamie. Here's the thing about the interesting. Bitter means you are over extracting it, right? Or sometimes depend on the coffee too. This coffee here, this is the peach. I mean, this tastes like peach. I feel like I'm drinking peach tea. Yeah, sweet, refreshing, light. Has a very nice aftertaste as well. I taste coconuts. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, so bitter means that something's not right. Okay, something's right. Something's not right there, because you shouldn't be drinking bitter coffee. Okay, actually, anything bitter, you should stay away from it. All right, that's for sure. Here we go. Jamie has the finer. Okay, finer the grind is smooth. Huh, smoother. Interesting. Okay, for finer the grinder, finer, which means you're gonna have longer brew time as well. Okay. Okay, definitely longer brew time. For me, okay, for me personal. Okay, I mean taste is essential opinion. So yes, that's true, right? It's all subjective. Taste is all subjective, but okay, if you taste good coffee, that's good coffee. I mean, this one here, some people may like it, may not like, but one thing for sure, if you drink this coffee right now, you are going to taste peach. After note is more like coconut, and a very nice coat to your mouth. So again, like I said, you may or you may not like this coffee, but all the essential is there. So, I mean, that's the great thing about coffee. But if you're having a bitter taste, right? The bitter mean, yeah, I mean that. So that's the sometimes hard to wrap around. So is a bitter means what, right? So they got bitter and sour. Okay, you know what sour tastes like, right? Sometimes bitter can be. It's very hard to explain to somebody, because a sour should be, hey, this is a sour like vinegar or something. Bitter, something very over extracted. Okay, I mean, comes to espresso, that's pretty easy, because that's bitter, right? It has a lot of bite to it as well. Okay, you don't want that. But comes to pour over, I don't know, it can be a little tricky. Okay, a little bit tricky as well. Obviously, depend on the coffee too. What kind of coffee you are drinking? If you are drinking dark roast coffee, what kind of brewing method you are doing? And so yeah, but that's why coffee is such fun subject. It is a lot of fun. Okay, comes to water, I know Sang is talking about the water chemistry is if you use bad water, you are going to tell because pretty much coffee is pretty much is our water anyway, right? So yeah, it's all depend on the water too, on the water quality. That's the reason why people say just make sure whenever you brew coffee, you know, good tasting water. Okay. And sometimes you make water, you make your own water by follow different types of coffee recipes as well. Okay, let's see. Jamie say just boil tap water. Okay. Tap water, all depend on the where you're from. Some tap water from different reason, parts of the country. Some parts of the country, you guys have a fantastic water. All right, especially if you're in like New York City, the New York pizza, some pizza, okay, some pizza store, even Tucson, they import their water from New York City. Okay, that's for sure. Yeah, some parts of the world, you have awesome water, but some parts not. So it all depends. All right, all depends. Let's see here. Dan Box said, I mind the pH level. Yeah, than anything. Okay. Yeah, Seattle has a great water. Yeah, that's true, right? Seattle has pretty good water as well. But water makes big difference. Some water makes your coffee pretty flat. Okay. So you just play with it. Okay, just make sure play. Jamie is in Australia right now. Okay, plenty of good water quality. Good. We have Raikan. Okay, okay. V4. Okay. Raikan. Okay, how do you do it? Okay, I got the V4. Okay, V4 for the Oreo V4. That's good. The thing about the V4 from Oreo, you have too many options. V3, that's it, just only one brewer. You don't have to overthink it. V4, you have so many different attachments as well. Even the one dripper, you have like 5 dripper, one dripper. So, I don't know, like V60, simple, right? So, which means you're gonna focus on other stuff. Okay, you could spend time on maybe technique, maybe water quality as well. But if you have a dripper with a lot of attachments, so you're gonna play with, yeah. Okay, hold on a second here. Raikon said, I tried to get the V3 as you suggest, but yeah, I couldn't find it. Did they stop making it? I'm not quite sure. I think I'm pretty sure they still making it. If not, just get it from AliExpress as well. Yeah, get from AliExpress. All right, what's the Jamie say? Okay, the strainer I use for pour over is very, hold on a second here. Okay, so now, okay. Jamie said, the strainer I use for pour over is very fine grain mat. Okay. I never used with a filter. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, that's why it tastes bitter. Yeah, you're using the mash. Yeah. I wonder. Okay. Yeah. If you don't want to do bitter, yeah. So pretty much what Jamie is using the mash, the metal mash. Jamie, what kind of grinder are you using? Yeah, let me know what kind of grinder you're using as well. Okay, so Jamie's using the metal mash dripper, strainer, in a way. Okay. And then we got, and what else? Water, tap water. Tap water is fine. Okay, but sometimes the grinder make a big difference in cup quality too. Okay. All right. Let's say gin. Okay, what's the gin? I will imagine all those fines go through. Yeah, keep the extraction after. Good. But here's the thing about, I mean, as coffee hobbyists, right? Okay. I mean, I always use paper. Okay. I try with a metal mash. It's not my thing. Okay, because I'm always looking for the cleanest cup as possible. All right. But I think what James Hoffman did a video years ago, right? He was using cloth. Okay, and after watching that video, I tried the cloth as well. It's clean, but man, what a mess. Okay, yeah, no. So you have to look at it as so convenience needs to be there. So I want the convenience, and I want the cleanest cup. Obviously, there's the filter coffee. Yes, you do waste paper. If you're worried about, conserve, try something else. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind. All right. Let's see here. Chemex. The Chemex requires a lot of coffee, a lot of large dose. I mean, Chemex is good, but I mean, I only make 1 cup at a time. So yeah, I mean, for me, Chemex does not make sense, but Chemex is also, I mean, it is a lot of fun to use if you have a big group of people. But again, the gold mash strainer leaves a lot of residual. Okay, bound from the cup. Yep. I'm going wrong with your prover. Jamie, try if you can. Okay, if you can get a simple V60 with paper. I don't know, Australia, I don't know how much. I mean, V60 costs you what, $7, $8? And if you spend about $10, you can get 100 papers anyway. Set your bag about 20 or 30 bucks for, filter coffee setup. Yeah, try that, okay? I mean, some people, $30 is a lot of money, by the way, all right? Some people think, I mean, it's all depend on your budget, but make a big difference in your cup quality, having that filter paper. All right, guys. Is anybody first timer, by the way? Yeah, let me know. You got about 36 people watching right now. Obviously, we have our regulars here, but yeah, let me know if you have any first timer. I use a Swiss Gold. Okay, Darren used a Swiss Gold. Yeah, let me know. If anybody for the first, oh, good. Jamie's a first time there as well. Good, excellent. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here this afternoon, especially my friends in Australia. They are usually in the morning. I mean, I do have a lot of friends from Australia about this time of the day because I used to do a lot of afternoon session. I mean, mostly from Australia. Obviously we have US, but yeah. East Coast is about, what, 7 p.m. right now. So it all depends. And sometimes I get like friends from Asia as well. But I mean, mostly Australia. All right, guys. We're going to have some special guests tomorrow